Welcome to beautiful Eugene. This is an area that we call Four Corners. And this is one of the most gangster spots in this motherfucking country, whether you know it or not. I'll be lucky if I don't get robbed by a fucking heroin addict for this fucking phone while I'm trying to make this fucking video. Yeah, that's right. Plenty of places to gamble your money, hawk your shit, buy some weed. A couple meth dealers on the corner over here, and hookers on bikes. What's not to love? The real reason that I got on here is because I just wanted it's Monday night, and I know we missed Moon Lodge last week, so I'm playing catch up. And what I want to do is give you a real definition of the Illuminati and what that shit is. And I want to do it by giving you a little history lesson concerning the Freemasons and the forefathers of the United States. Sorry about the shaky phone. I'm talking and walking. I'm trying to do two things at once. Back in England, when everything was so oppressive, there had to be secrecy amongst the brethren, because if not, you would be killed for treason for trying to escape and start another country somewhere. But the problem is that where we're from, the British Isles, or where half of us is from, or where part of my ancestry is from, the British Isles, part of the ancestry of this country is from the British Isles. Anyways, what I'm really trying to say, without fucking trailing off, is that they had to go out of their way to devise a plan to get out of the fucking United Kingdom and to establish themselves in a place where they wouldn't be directly executed for treason. High treason at that. So, the Mayflower and, and the Pilgrim immigration and all of that shit has to do with the fact that the royal class in England could not and still cannot mind their own fucking business. We came over here for freedoms in the United States because these motherfuckers in Europe wouldn't get out of our business. They wouldn't allow us to worship the way we wanted to. The Romans had taken control of everything. And don't let me get started on the Romans right now, but I will in future videos. So, what I'm trying to say is that a bunch of early Americans piled into the bilge of the shitty fucking bilge at that of the Mayflower. You know how shitty the bilges in fucking Crescent City Harbor are? Well, imagine how shitty the bilge of the fucking Mayflower was after these motherfuckers bobbed around the ocean for how many fucking days trying to get here. And why would they go through this torture? The reason they would go through this torture is so that the fucking King of England could go ahead and mind his own motherfucking business. And now, this whole government in which we live in, this government that was put here as a form of us, for us to escape from the fucking tyranny of the monarchy of England, of the Anglo-Saxons, it is now being undermined. We went to all this trouble to get the fucking King George out of our fucking face, and now we are with our decency committees and our neighborhood watches and our nosy ass shit, and every single person I meet is going out of their way to get in someone else's business. And I come from a time and a place where the silent one is considered the smart one. The one that doesn't have nothing to say is considered the smart one. The person that shuts the fuck up is considered the smart one. And I'm not trying to jerk everybody's fucking covers, but I'm trying to call everybody out. Like we're just gonna let this country go back to what England used to be. The reason we fucking tried to escape from these motherfuckers in the first place. So the Illuminati is this. It's the British government re-infiltrating, and they did it very early on in the country, re-infiltrating the structure that we set up in the Constitution to avoid tyranny, you know what I mean? But if you look at some of the things that get passed in the early days of the United States, they bring the same stuff that they do to outlaw tyranny in the Constitution, they reinstate it in all these weird, different, underhanded ways. And it's because those people that were losing their grip on power in England had now made it over here and are trying to regain it. So now, even to this day, you have this what they call the Illuminati, and the Illuminati is the people that you don't see that are connected to the British royal family and to the Roman aristocracy and to the Vatican that are still trying to maintain control over those of us that have fucking escaped their motherfucking hold in Europe. And now they're trying to tighten it down on us again, 200 years after the fact, thinking that we've become so Stockholmish that we aren't going to say, hey, wait a minute. Isn't this why we left fucking England? And I know this is like a real shot in the dark for some of y'all, and maybe you're having a hard time grasping it, but what I'm really trying to tell you, dog, is just an overview of what the Illuminati really is, and that it is something real, and it's something that's affecting your life today. And if you're American enough, you'll understand that you shouldn't accept it. Oh, he was Oregon. What are you fucking hillbillies doing? Nothing. Just fucking enjoying the weather. Goddamn, I know. Look at the moon, bro. I'm taking the bus right now, because I grab a car. Right. Shit, I thought I was supposed to get jacked from my phone, y'all. It's just the homies, though. It's just the homies. Anyway, we're coming up on the trap, man, and I don't want to let my coordinates too loose out there, because you know how these anti-Tupac motherfuckers out here be. But anyways, I'm going to hit you again with some more knowledge. Here, shortly.